2014, the cold Tennessee air settled over the rugged landscape as Marion Smith and Jim Fox set out for another day of exploration. The two experienced spelunkers had planned to survey an unknown cave, mapping its tunnels and searching for new passages hidden beneath the Earth's surface. It was a routine they had followed countless times before. After hours of navigating tight passages and carefully documenting their findings, they emerged from the cave, exhausted but satisfied with their work. But just as they were preparing to leave, something caught their attention. A small, barely noticeable opening in the rocky terrain. It was an unnamed karst feature. A karst feature is a natural landform created by the slow dissolution of soluble rocks like limestone, dolomite, or gypsum. Over thousands or even millions of years, water seeps into cracks in these rocks, gradually eroding them and forming underground drainage systems, caves, sinkholes, and other unique geological formations. These features can include vast cave networks, deep sinkholes, underground rivers, and disappearing streams. Because of their unpredictable nature, karst landscapes can be both fascinating and dangerous, with hidden tunnels, unstable rock formations, and sudden collapses. Most would have overlooked it, but to seasoned spelunkers like Smith and Fox, it was an irresistible discovery. It was a narrow curved passage that they thought led to unexplored sections of the cave. Since the Earth had been shifting for thousands of years, shaping tunnels and chambers deep below the surface, there was no way to know which kind this was unless they checked. Curiosity took over. Fox worked to widen the opening just enough for Smith to enter. The 72-year-old had spent decades exploring places like this, squeezing into impossibly tight spaces, trusting his instincts to guide him through the dark. He lowered himself into the hole carefully, his hands pressing against the damp rock as he descended. The walls were so close that it felt like something was swallowing him whole. That was because from inside, the space was small and constricted. But soon the excitement went away. Smith's headlamp revealed nothing but dead ends. There were no tunnels, no passages leading deeper. It was a disappointment, but he already knew that not every hole led somewhere. He prepared to climb back out, twisting his body into the best position to push himself upward. However, at that moment, something was wrong. The exit was right there, barely a body's length away, but he couldn't move the way he had come down. The tight space was working against him, pressing against his ribs and shoulders at the wrong angles. Every attempt to climb up only made him slip lower. A cold realization settled over him. He was stuck. But this wasn't it. He didn't know that moments later, this nightmare was about to turn into something even worse. From above, Fox saw him struggling